Hi. Day 45. Wow. If you are just joining us for the first time, go back to day one so that you can keep up because I don't know how everybody else is doing that's watching and practicing along with me, but I am feeling so much more energy, range of motion. My um, Today I carried two big law books and three notebooks, heavy notebooks, all up my stairs at one time. So I didn't have to make two trips. And, I can't guarantee the same results for everybody, but yeah, I'm not working that hard physically. A lot of it is just about relaxing, having balance in your life. Um, I say after working like 9 hours today, solid. But, I did take time to watch a movie with my husband, and it was very funny. It was a remake of Naked Gun. And, okay, I had promised people I would quit telling my age, but it's so appropriate here because I'm 63. So I remember Naked Gun 1 and it was very funny. And this one was really great. I was just cracking up. So it's important to eat properly. Um, Rather than taking that negative approach that a lot of people who are trying to sell you a diet and exercise program say, I say that you should concentrate on the positive. So, what did you eat today that nourishes your body? How much water did you drink? I didn't drink enough, but um, after this time with you, I'm going to go drink a little bit more water. But what vegetables did you get into your body? Um, and yeah, tomato sauce counts. But what fruits did you eat? And what lean meats did you eat? Or if you're vegetarian or vegan, did you get a good combination, rice and beans, full protein? Um, so those are some things. And I've been thinner than I am right now. And all I did was just eat as much as I wanted of all those good foods, never a moment of hunger. And then exercised every day. Um, occasionally taking a break, but for the most part, every day doing maybe a walk for, at my peak, an hour at least. Sometimes I went hiking, so it would be hours. And doing a yoga practice. And there's so many available on YouTube. So I'm glad you found this one. And my feelings won't be hurt if you watch others. I'm even gonna, I, I put some up on my own channel just to lead people to good instructors who I've enjoyed. Whatever it takes to keep you coming back to your mat and getting outside. I mean, the fresh air, the sunshine, those are all things that are going to help you be a 63-year-old who goes to full-time law school and is taking on huge companies and governments uh, in the legal arena as a pro se litigant. So if I can do it, you can do it. And yeah, there's something to good genes too, but a lot of it's just taking care of yourself. So I'm glad you're here. We're going to start going into a forward fold. And that's with your legs straight out in front of you and you're reaching down. If you did just start, you can stay up here. Just hang on to the tops of your knees. You can walk your hands forward to your calves if that's available. And you probably, if you've done quite a few days with me, you can probably reach your feet. And then, if you'd like, you can try, just give it an effort, and only go to a point that feels good. When you lose the good feeling, stop. So, if you can reach around your feet or hang on to your toes. Like I said, this is good if you're here and you're trying to just improve every day. That's good. So now we're going to take our legs open, and I've been coming out to about a 90-degree angle. Wherever your body feels comfortable, you can walk your hands forward. And if you have any blocks or a pillow's nice and comfy, I have a pillow right back here. You know, I think since this is late night for me, and I should be going to sleep right after this, I'm going to use the pillow today and just come forward. I kind of scrunch it up so that my chin is resting on it, but my mouth is not. So I can still breathe. My nose is clear of the pillow. So just come down as far as you're comfortable. If you're not comfortable coming down as far as I am right now, try placing a pillow kind of on its end. So you're just barely coming forward. See, and there, I barely feel it now. I barely feel the stretch. But like I say, this is just a nice relaxing time. Time to calm down. And then when you're ready, and you can always press the pause button and stay in a position longer if it's feeling good to you. So otherwise, bring your legs back together. And now we're going to do a twist where the left leg, the left foot is going over the right straight leg. And then you're going to take your right arm, wrap it around your knee, twist towards the back, and exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, come back to the center and change your legs. So now the right leg is over the left leg. You're taking the left arm, wrapping it, and twisting towards the back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, coming back to the center. Very nice. And now we're going to take our feet together and find a position that's comfortable for you, whether that's bringing your feet in closer to you or taking them out into more of a diamond shape. I've heard other instructors saying that the diamond shape is easier, but for me, I like it better this way. Just something about the mechanics. And if your knees are not flopping down on the ground, you can put a block or a bolster pillow underneath your knees, and that way you're doing no work at all. You get that same feeling of being supported by the earth. Still breathing. And now taking those blocks out, we're going to take the right leg, put the right shin parallel with the front of your mat, your left leg on top of it. Now here, you might have some space underneath your knee. Remember, you could use a block or whatever you have. And I'm feeling comfortable this way. But this is a very nice stretch. And you're also able to try to reach forward, coming down into a fold, which the weight of your body is going to help to kind of press your legs a little bit further. So you'll get a better stretch as you come forward. And then coming back up, we're going to change the legs around so the left leg is on the bottom, the right leg is on top of that. Okay. And you can have your eyes open or closed. If the cueing that I speak does not come across to you, of course you're going to want to take a peek, see what I'm doing. But otherwise, if you know basically what the pose is, then you can keep your eyes closed, and that's kind of restful. I find that I can't video. My camera is just not cooperating if I don't have the lights fairly bright. So that's why, even though this is a calm, gentle yoga, I keep the lights up. Now we're going to unbend our legs, and I'm going to just lay back. So now we're going to stay on the floor the rest of the time, trying to decide whether to turn. You can stay in this direction. I'm going to turn a little bit just so you could see what's happening at the side. Okay. So now, take your legs, and you can lift them one at a time or both together, whichever is within your range today. But press your heels up towards the ceiling. And if you need it, take a little bend in your knees. And now that I was just showing you how to do that with the bend in your knees, I see that it just feels so good that I'm going to take my knees in towards my chest, hold them, and then rock side to side. and give myself a little massage on my lower back. So this is accessible to you, or you could just stay in the center. You can lift your legs and your feet up, pressing your heels up. And a really nice thing, if you're getting ready to go to sleep and you want to relax even more, is that you can bring your legs up a wall. So, I'm going to just do it right here, even though this wall is very narrow, but you can just bring your feet up a wall with your hips right up to it, and your bottom right up to the wall. And then just sit with your arms down by your side, or if you'd like an extra stretch underneath your shoulders, you could bring your hands over your head, cross them, or even straighten them if you want to take a full extension. But however you choose, we're going to do some deep breathing and really getting in touch with the way that we feel. So you can breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, through your nose, out through your nose. Keep breathing. Now we're going into a supine swan. If you're by a wall, that's a nice way to add to the pose. I'm going to start by bringing my right foot down. So it's about the height of my knee, my left knee. And then I'm going to take that left leg and bring it in. Now this is a bit of a stretch. If it's not accessible to you without pain, then stay with one leg straight up the wall and the other leg bent, or even both legs staying up the wall or still up towards the ceiling. If you have your left leg bent and your left foot over your right thigh, you can use your left arm, your left elbow, to push that knee away from you towards the wall. And just really gently but firmly and elongating it. And when you feel ready, you can take your left leg, put it back on the wall with your foot next to the right foot, and we'll switch sides. Bring the right foot over onto the left thigh, using your right elbow to push the right knee out. Good. And I hope that you're just really glad that you're doing this right now. It's such a good thing to do for yourself. So now let's take our legs back straight up the wall one more time. And then rolling to your side, whichever side's more comfortable for you. You could be in the fetal position. And then the arm that's up on top, that's not pressed into the floor, take that hand and just kind of push yourself up. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Let's do a little bit of a head roll because it feels so good in your shoulders, in your neck. And then bringing your chin down to your chest one last time. Hold it there. And then looking forward, let's bring our hands into prayer center. Wishing you a beautiful day or night whenever you've been able to join. Peace, love, and joy. I'm trying to